Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Top of the morning, man. Another episode of the Orange Juice and the Blunt for Breakfast show. I got my brothers in the building. Top of the morning, my G's.
Top of the morning.
Top of the top. We in this thing.
We in this thing, man.
Episode bajillion.
Come on now. And we are multi-streaming on about 7 different channels, man. We are on the Gen Wealth this morning. 100% to everybody that's tapped in from the Gen Wealth. We on Miles Peacock. Everybody that's tapped into Miles Peacock 24, 100%. Everybody that's tapped into the Twitches, to the Facebooks, to the Heart to Start, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. We running this motherfucker up, man. Let me, for the last few episodes, I've been slacking on the soundboard. Y'all know what time it is. I don't even know this shit by heart. I need to know this shit by heart.
Orange juice and the blunt for breakfast. While I beat the paper, finna get the block.
Finna see some paper. Y'all know what time it is. Every Saturday morning, man, we here to bring y'all the digital newspaper, man. Bogey, let the people know what's going on with you, man, and where they can find you at, big bro.
Shit, man, you know what I'm saying? It's Bogard Sky-Free. I'm just slow motion in the big old ocean, trying to stay afloat. You can find us on the Gen Wealth Net _ on Instagram and the Gen Wealth Net on YouTube and anywhere you consume your music. Bogard Sky-Free. Hey,
let's get it.
Yeah.
Slim, what's going on with you, big bro? Let the people know what's happening, where they can find you at, big bro.
Oh shit, man! Like Boogie Vision. You know what I mean, on YouTube, From a Fan's Perspective podcast. You know, I got an episode coming down the pipeline, a couple days. So, you know, just working, man. For sure.
The grind don't stop, bro. 100%. We 10 toes on this shit, man. We come from something else and doing something else outside the world, straight to coming to do this, man. 100%. That's extra grinding. 100%, bro. You know, we make sure.
That though, bro. I never heard that. You said, "Hey, man, we bring you the digital newspaper." I like that.
The fact, 100%. What this is, man. Oh my mama, you know what I mean? And you know, we here, we grinding. This digital grind, man, ain't no joke, man. You can't take no days off. And we, you know, our first topic gonna be about the digital grind and how, you know, we can make this shit better, or, you know, just whatever you take from this little 50-second clip. If you are a content creator, if you are inspiring content creator, if you was and you got out of it and you want to get back in, we're gonna talk about it. Let's run through the chat though. We got Lee in the building. Top of the morning, ear to the streets. What's up, big bro? In the building, man. We got Carl in the building, top of the morning. Carl, he said drinking a salty joint, but the joint is laced with a pinch of comments, so the shit is lit. Oh, so it's my bad, Carl. Top of the morning, Tino.
What's up, T-Leader Tito? What's happening, Carl?
Slim, Lee says sorry about those Yankees. He's a Red Sox fan. he born in Massachusetts, so
I love Lee. He's like, well, what's your team? I mean, fuck them.
He checked me one day to wear Yankees head on the pod. I said, man, okay, I'm gonna take it off for you, big bro.
Oh, not today.
Not today.
Not today.
Big bro said a great day to be alive. Them is facts, man. Shout out to everybody that's up in here with us, man. We appreciate y'all, man. 100%. We man, it's great to be here on another motherfucking Saturday. We finished it off yesterday with the wake your game up. You know what I mean? I be stuttering, my bad. Thursday night, man, every day there's something new with us, 100%. If it ain't nothing new, it's the same show, but we kicking that shit off, bro, every motherfucking day, man. We have 7 days a week, I think. Oh, my mama, bro. So, yeah, man.
That's a perfect segue, actually.
Come on now, facts. Let me stop running my mouth. Let's get into this first topic, y'all.
Are better technically at broadcasting, but y'all won't break y'all schedule. Well, they break their schedule because they're unbelievable. But I've seen a lot of podcasts. You gonna take 8 weeks off?
Nigga, your
show's done.
Not if you're Carisha.
What that? That's a different back end.
Yeah, that's a different situation. Right,
you know what I mean? But most people can't do that. Yeah. I believe in God. Affirmations are key.
Affirmation.
Say prayers every night. But yeah,
manifestation.
What you want to be.
I thought
absolutely. Otherwise, it's not work. Like this doesn't happen by
Don't happen by
luck.
It really don't.
On my mama. So shout out to Ian Dunlap, man. This was a little clip that I got from the Math Hoffa podcast. Shout out to my expert opinion. Shout out to Math Hoffa and all the fellas over there. Give me your thoughts on what Ian was talking about right there.
I feel like, you know, what he's saying is true. Like, you know, you gotta put your skills to work. If you got extra skills outside of what you do, you know what I mean, you got to put it to work, and you got to be consistent with it. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter how talented you is, like, consistency is the key. Somebody could be half as talented, but if they more consistent, just on it more than you are, then they could achieve, that what you're trying to achieve. You know what I'm saying? So if people got talent outside of what they do on a daily basis, like say they work as a garbage man and they talent is in something else, they're a great graphic designer. If you have to choose, sometimes you have to choose your God-given purpose over what you do to pay bills. Now, you don't be silly with it, you still gonna get that money, but you got to put the same amount of time that you give another person into your grind. You know what I'm saying? So, or else, because it's they said the graveyard is full of a lot of talent and a wealth of information. People that die with their potential that's untapped, didn't use it. You know what I'm saying? So, real talk.
Them is facts, bro. I agree with that, though. You know what I mean? Because, like one of the things that I picked up out of he said is that, like, and you let it off. It's more motherfuckers that got a whole lot more talent than you, maybe in broadcasting, 100%. But some of them niggas might not want to commit to that shit. You know what I mean? And all it takes is just 1 week out of the motherfucking week, or 1 day out of the week, 100%. You know what I mean? To go ahead and fire this shit up. You know what I mean? To go ahead and start off. And as whatever you're doing in life, your 8-hour day, your family day, whatever, you know what I mean? But if you can commit 1 or 2 hours, 1 day a week, bro, it's gonna pick up 100%. Especially if you stay dedicated. See, that's the thing. A lot of motherfuckers think grinding means an illegal type activity. Grinding, in my opinion, is staying 10 toes on what you believe in, 100%. You know what I mean? And that's like how you said, Slim. It's the consistency. That's what the grind is staying consistent on what you believe in. Even though we might have got some extra dollars or dabble with some shit we shouldn't have been doing, but when it was happening, you was putting all your time and your effort to go stack to go get whatever the fuck you wanted. That's how it was for me. You know what I mean? And I made that shit happen. So if I can do that and put my energy into that, I know damn well I can put a couple hours into it for just 1 day to go ahead and film and then learn the rest. You know what I mean? As we go along. And as we go along, it's going to be like shooting jumpers, shooting free throws. We're going to get better eventually. I ain't no telling how long it's going to take us, but eventually it'll get better.
But see, that's the thing. Like, a lot of people that come up, they come from a place of hunger. And if you comfortable in what you're doing, like every day, like you got a plush ass career and you got a plush crib and everything is plush, you might not be that motivated to just, even if you might be talented in that area, you might not be that motivated to just say, I'm going to do this extra. Like, you know what I mean? You got to have some type of hunger, because this shit come with ups and downs. And if you're not gaining, if you don't see a vision in this shit, then you're not gonna, when the ups and downs come, you're gonna be like, man, why am I even doing this for? Like, I'm not making no money doing this. I'm making money doing this, doing what I've been doing, working this career, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So you can't, I get what Ian's saying though, with people just sitting on talent. That's a fact, you know what I'm saying? But they have to be motivated to use it.
Yeah.
Like, if they're not motivated to use it, they just gonna continue doing what they've been doing.
It's like the great balance, right?
Yeah.
In the universe, right? Like, you might have a motherfucker that's ultra talented, but he don't got, like you say, he don't got the motivation, or he might not got the skills to promote or market. And then, you know what I'm saying? That's why we always stress the importance of building a team. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to be the jack of all trades. We can be the master of one. Then I got a team of all them. Like this is our graphics guy. This is our, our promotion guy. This is the marketing guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, the shooter is not the driver. The driver is driving. All right. The driver's not the shooter. You know what I mean? I know it's a poor analogy.
No, that's a great analogy for everybody that watched this show.
You know what I'm saying? And like, at the end of the day too, it's like, I feel like, even for me, for years, I pushed music, and still to this day, we don't just push our music, we push other people's music, and we have a hand in helping people create their craft and put it out in the world, and I get a kick out of that too. You know what I mean? Like if I can contribute to somebody else, chasing their dream. You know what I'm saying? Especially because I might have some years on them to be like, look, this is what I did wrong. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pass on some.
That's crazy that you said that, because about a month ago, I blasted on Facebook, because I've had plenty of people ask me about the podcast and how to, you know what I mean? And I told them, I put on Facebook, man, if you want me to come pull up and film your shit, because I got the equipment to film it, I'll film your shit. 100%. I told my man, and that shit is still available to anybody, nigga, in Sacramento, bro. 100%. I'll pull up and film your shit. You know what I mean? I'll show you how to start the YouTube up or wherever you want to, you know what I mean? Or you could just hold the footage and upload it the way you want to on my mama, you know what I mean? So that's the thing. Like, and another thing is like what we doing, it shows, like I said, I always say, like my OGs, my rallies, some of the youth, they be like, man, what's up with the pod? You know what I mean? And that's why I love firing this shit up, because the fantasy football, my passion, and the shit that we talk about, it's like we talk about it if we on the phone, if we in the barbershop, if we on my mama.
Yeah, and I will say too, one more thing about content creating, period, is like, I mean, I'm a strong advocate for you. We get out what we put in. You know what I mean? So, not especially when you're on the independent thing and we don't got no kind of machine behind us, because like it's not like we could be like Young Miami and drop like an episode every 2 years and they'll get traction. You know what I mean? Like we got to be on that grind. You know what I mean? Like and repetition, all the things. These are the type of verbiage you'll hear around motherfuckers like us. You know what I mean? Because we in the gym. You know what I'm saying? We always working on that jumper. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm a strong advocate as well to relate it back to music. Like, stylistically, a motherfucker might not be felt yet, but if he stick to his shit, then all of a sudden he's the wave. You know what I mean? Instead of like trying to jump on every wave as possible because this is what's trending or this is, you know what I mean? Like, and going back to ultimately what I want to say here is just, when you do you, the individuality and the authenticity, you know what I'm saying? That's what people is looking for as consumers. I mean, at least that's what I am. You know what I mean? So, and we can tell it when somebody's coming on this motherfucker acting, bro. You know what I mean?
Come on now.
Yeah. Don't come on this motherfucker acting, bro. That shit whack.
Oh, my mama.
But you still gotta want this shit though. Like, because you gotta grind for a little minute with no type of real results before you start making money. And I think that you have to want it, because if a motherfucker feel like I could just do it, and if I'm not feeling it, it's like whatever, they not really gonna see the light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta want it though. It gotta be some type of hunger there, whether you want to be creative and see what you can do or what. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be some type of hunger there. Nobody can't convince you to get out here and do something with your talent. You gotta want to do it. They can give you ideas and say, well, maybe you could do this, maybe you could do that, but you have to say, yo, I'm gonna use this in some kind of way and see where this goes. If you don't have that, then people just going to continue to do what they do.
No, them is facts. Top of the morning, Cap. Tino said some good shit, man. I hate this motivational shit. LOL. I never or more money being a father. Why cause I was scared to LOL, fear make a motherfucker get up. And then look at this. Get off that game and do something. I started doing oil changes on trash compactors. You got to start somewhere, and it ain't always glamorous. Them is facts, bro. 100%, man. I got and see my motherfucking ass. when we started the YouTube, I was that's 2019. So I was 15 years in, 14 years in as a permanent worker at my job. Then a year later, after we started the YouTube, Pops had passed away and left me the business. So I was working 2 jobs and trying to fire this motherfucker up with the fellas, you know what I mean? And, you know, and luckily my fellas, shout out to Kevin, the other guy, AKA Kurt, my dog, man, cuz Kev, shout out to them. You know, they would work around that shit on my mama 100%. So we could fire that shit up. And you know, as time went around, you know, Cuzzo started his business. Shout out to Cuzzo and Cuzzo Els for starting a motherfucking.
It was dope to watch their journey too.
Facts. And then and he picked up a job, so he got 2 jobs. And then Kurt started his own motherfucking training facility for baseball training youth. You know what I mean? So life do happen. You know what I mean? But as long as we got lucky and I was able to stay you know, a little bit on the grind, and then the nigga Wax, shout out to Wax, me and Wax was able to create the shit that kind of like what we doing right now to keep the dream going that way, and it's still going. And then like how Bogey was saying, you kind of had the same shit where it started off with a few motherfuckers, and you know what I mean, and you know what I mean? But the cold thing, and like how you said was, man, the door is always open.
Exactly, because you know, here's my thing too, is like and I'm only gonna relate it to what I'm familiar with, right? And so like even in music, it's like if you got some kind of buzz, all of a sudden everybody want to work, right? Everybody, the energy is around, they want to come around. But when the energy's not there, them motherfuckers ain't around. And see, and we don't need them. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to like the ones that's really gonna push the content or push the craft, whatever it may be, it's just like Slim said. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers really got to be motivated. And like, if you ain't motivated, you're not going to be the one to be able to go through the turmoil. You know what I mean? To be like, oh shit, it's all bad right now. You know what? Why the fuck am I even doing this shit? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you got to have some grit.
Gotta have a grit, man.
Gotta have moxie.
100%. And that's the thing, man. Shout out to everybody, like I said, that's want to jump into this shit, or that's already in this shit, staying 10 toes, or has been in it and want to get back in it, man. 100%, man. You know, all it takes is, like I said, is one day a week, an hour or 2, man, or maybe 1 or 2 days out the month. You know what I mean? However it is, it's just that, you know, it's staying fired up. 100%, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Cap for life, top of the morning. Cap said he got a fantasy meal question. Hunger plates, breakfast burrito, or the Waffle House.
Oh man, Waffle House, man. I just had a breakfast burrito too.
Like none of those options.
I never ate Waffle House before.
Waffle House, it depends.
When I go to Waffle House, I don't even get waffles necessarily. I go there and I get. When I think of Waffle House, I think of Roscoe's. So like,
Waffle House, like when you come in from like the club and you need some drunk food, like you know what I'm saying.
They're greasy,
heavy, starchy.
Yeah. Alcohol.
Gravy.
And it also depends on who's making it too.
Biscuits and gravy, dial it up.
Oh, mama, we got the Hefe nigga in the building, man. Top of the morning, Hefe. Buffalo up. Oh, my mama. Tito said facts. It's how it starts, and find a skill, go with specialize in something. For real, bro. Oh, my mama.
Hey, bro, it's my oldest. It's my oldest turned 17 today, and like. You know, I always used to say this bad joke back then. All my favorite rappers were shitty dads. That's why they blew up. You know what I mean? Because they were commit their time to the craft. You know what I mean? My kids is great because that's where I committed most of my time to. So, you know what I mean? And renting the studio, it was a business. So, you know what I mean? I was never away from the music. And that's one thing too. It's like, man, if you can like do anything you enjoy and get paid, bro, that's the bonus. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's why even right now, if we ain't got no sponsors ads, because we've been had sponsors. This year we started a whole new woo-wop, you feel me? And it's been fun because we're doing it purely because we enjoy it, and you can see the craft is better. You know what I mean? And you know, man, we got a war that when it comes to the fantasy content, you know what I mean? Half the time, motherfuckers that most of the people that follow us, they sharp. They just looking for confirmation bias. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They already know what they want to do. They just want to hear somebody else is that sharp too to be like, yeah, you on the right path. You know what I mean?
Or iron sharpen iron, 100%. That's why you say that wartime is real with the fantasy shit, 100%, bro. Cap for life.
There's a lot of good men out there.
The facts, 100%. Oh, my mama. Hey, Cap said, don't stop, bro. Life is how we make it. It's facts. Come on now. Come on now. Salute to Derek, big bro. Hit the motherfucking like and subscribe, man, for everybody, for all the channels, man, 100%. Yeah. Salute. 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 We got Unc in the building, top of the morning, Crispy.
Pops.
Motherfuckers, I dropped out of school and started roofing at the age of 13. Jimmy Peanut, Farmer Carter had everyone on welfare. Oh, no.
Hey, Pops got, and Pops one of those ones too, bro. He been had his own businesses, you know what I mean? And he still be getting his rolling his sleeves up and going to work too. You really like he'll be watching the show and like he does like plumbing and all kind of shit. He'd be like underneath the house somewhere, like sending his picture. You know what I mean? Small area.
Really in the field with this shit. Oh, everything.
Hey, come on, we getting it, man.
Big bro Derek said happy birthday to Bogiota's daughter, man. Release the house for me. Hefe, if you want to win and have you have to compromise and find time. Them is facts, bro. On my mouth.
Here's a cheat code. I'll sleep when I'm dead. You know what I mean? I'm like, listen, this is precious time, man. Time is man's greatest commodity. You know what I mean? I only need but 4 hours of sleep.
Man, top of the morning to the touchdown with Doug Smith. That's my bro right there, man. Good looking for
that's the epitome of the grind right there. You want to talk about somebody who's who had to be the jack of all trades at one point. Like and have to figure out his algorithms and figure out how to and you know what I mean, go viral and not be a generic neither. He'd be a total original, man. Shout out to Doug Smith. Man.
Shout out to Doug, man. Doug has called me multiple times, man. Jared, that's what you do. 100%. Woo, this, woo, that, man. He's done lined me up with a whole, but matter of fact, the background right here, shout out to Doug, man. He done lined me up with that background right there that y'all see on the screen, man. 100%. And y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to the touchdown with Doug Smith. 100%. That's my dog right there, man.
Yeah, man, your brother got good info, man.
100%. We got Albert in the building, top of the morning, Albert.
Yeah, Albert.
Catch up on all the comments, man. Happy birthday. Facts. You can't get them seconds back. You already know, big bro. One love, big bro.
Yeah, man, too, because like she had, you know, she got all these plans. She was like, yeah, I'm a, you know, I got my license. You know, we already got her the car, but she had failed her shit twice. Already, so she got another one coming up in a couple of days. And the third's the charm. You know what I mean?
100%, bro.
Like every day too. Yeah, just like it's the, you know, I guess it's the difference. People might not test well, but you know what I mean. It's like people who don't practice well all week, but you get them in the game, bro. You know what I mean?
Facts. It's a cold world, though. Everything drop 50 quickly, drop 50 in the third, and don't even got to play in the fourth. Oh my mama, you already know, big bro. 100%. Keep up the grind, man. Oh my mama. Let's get into the next one, bro. Some fuck shit with Young Thug, man. They done free Thug, man. Oh my mama. Now they don't want to free his jewelry or some. Well, let me shut up. Oh, let me watch this.
45 years ago.
You know the answer to this, but do you know where this was found in Mr. Williams' home?
I don't recall off the top of my head where this jewelry was located.
But it was found in Mr. Williams' home, correct?
Correct.
Could you put DK11B, please? What are we looking at in DK11B?
I believe this same picture, just it shows more of the jewelry and watches.
DK11C, please, Mr. Kokomo.
So where's that Richard Millie at?
More jewelry. It looks like there's some rings.
And DK11D, what are we looking at there?
There's a sunglass case, a ring case, more jewelry.
Okay. And would you agree that this property likely, just upon looking at it, has significant value?
Most likely, yes.
Okay. And would this be something, when you were doing an itemized evidence report, that you would list piece by piece into that report?
Piece by piece? It depends. With so much jewelry, that might be categorized altogether with just jewelry.
If you just categorize it together as just jewelry, what are the procedures in place to make sure that all of this jewelry is properly tracked and doesn't walk off at some point?
For real.
Well, you would place it in an evidence bag, create a property tag for it, and secure the evidence and turn it into property.
Okay. Do you know if that was done in this case?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
I mean, he saw 5 years worth of his salary. Like, you know what? No, Young Thug, you know what I'm saying, just got released. And but you know, now there's a what is it? Is it a case? Is he getting accused of it? This guy, one of the watches?
So what I don't know if he's being accused of it, but what they're doing is they're trying to follow, you know, the lawyer's trying to follow the protocol on, you know, when you raid somebody's house, and when you raid somebody's house and you get, because in that process, I watched, well, I ain't gonna watch the whole thing, but I kept tapping to where I got to that part right there. But also, man, it shows pictures of I ain't gonna put the 10 on it, maybe about 40 bottles of lean. Maybe a little bit more, a whole bunch of shit, pounds of weed, ammunition, sticks, man, all types of shit. Right? So look, he's trying to establish with the jewelry part. So you know that part with what I just said was way earlier. So he's establishing what's the protocol for the jewelry, and so you see how he fucked up. He asked him something, and he said, "I don't recall." He hit him with the little woody shit. Then he said, "Well, when it's a whole bunch of jewelry, well, why isn't it itemized?" And he said, "Well, since it was so much, we labeled it as one." Well, hold on, no, bro. He asked him, "Well, you think do you think it's worth a lot of money?" He was like, "Yeah, I think so."
He said, "Most likely."
Oh my mama, bro. So how it was like, well, if it was so much, why isn't itemized by one? You know what I mean? So he said he don't know. So he's trying to establish he don't know because they know that watch is gone. 100%.
It's a Richard Mille. That's like $250,000.
Man, that motherfucker said, I seen something that said I seen something that said it was a $1.4 million watch.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah, Richard Mille's be bread. Like
I thought it was one of the babies. Man,
that motherfucker. But see, I ain't gonna do this because I wanted to put the motherfucking video on it, right? So when I seen the shit on World Star, officer, it's another officer. They're talking about had a big watch on. He come up into the courtroom with something fat on. He got all his gear on as he's like ready to go hit the streets after he leave the courthouse, right? But he come in with something fat on, so they keep zooming in on his shit and saying that's the watch right there. But they said that it had a white band. His shit was a different color band. So I wasn't gonna put
the band.
Huh?
You could change out the band.
Yeah, because it was a leather band. It was a leather band, so it was easy to swap out 100%.
Here's the thing, though, is like even if it's the face of a Richard Mille, bro, like this cop can't afford that shit. Period. You know what I mean? Like there's
or the police salary.
Unless he been shaking down D-boys for a minute.
You know, we got hit with the copyright strike before, so I didn't want to put bro on blast. And it finds out that motherfucker was a fake Richard or something like that, and he see this shit. Oh yeah, man, y'all over here said I took Doug watch.
Real up. I ain't trying to fuck with the 12. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, fuck that.
But if you trying to nail Thug to the wall with all these bullshit charges, you better make sure all your shit together,
bro.
And I think that's why this case didn't go how they planned it, because they try to nail him to the wall, throw a bunch of charges at him, see who crack. You know what I mean? Typical. But all y'all shit ain't together. You know, Fannie Willis allegedly was messing around with dude that got killed, the dude nut. You know what I'm saying? That's you know.
Yeah, she was fucking on he was fucking on the lawyer, right? Or the DA?
DA, yeah. So, you know,
she got a fat ass, huh?
Yeah, and then when Trump put it out there, you know, Now she want to go after Trump with all these charges, but see, now he's president now. So now let me see let me see what's gonna happen now. Like,
Trump's about a free thug. Yes.
See, that's the thing.
He's great.
Hey, like how Slim said though, all the police shit ain't together. Now we have a missing watch. So you already done let him take a deal, 100%. Y'all was trying to wash him, send him to whatever state penitentiary they got in that motherfucker for the rest of his life, or 20 years at least. You know what I mean? They was trying to do it.
$2 million watch. That's what would they call that? Grand theft. That's a big.
Man. That's motherfucking embezzlement.
What's the highest shit?
Everything. That's like, how does that even possible, bro? You done marked. I bet you everything that was illegal in that house, they itemized it. They have to. Well, see, I ain't gonna put my personal experience into this shit, but I know how that shit go, bro. When they hit the house, anything that's illegal in that motherfucker, bro, they're gonna it could be some the way you relax. They're gonna weigh that shit. They're gonna tell you once you get in that motherfucker, man, you had woo and then wait this woo. You didn't have all this in your house, bro. All that shit gonna be itemized in your discovery and all that shit, bro. And that's how they gonna be like, look, well. Okay, well, you take this right now. You know what I mean? So when it came to the jury, it was itemized. They already knew that they was finna try and take some of that shit, bro. That's why it was itemized.
You just sold that thing for the
I ain't gonna hold you. I wouldn't have took that deal though. 15 years probation. Come on, man.
It's like they
took that deal. I'd have went to trial. You know what I mean? Lawyer was confident. Trump in office. I mean, what you got to lose?
Hey, Trump, he like freeing them rappers too, huh?
You know what I mean?
He
don't like Fannie Willis anyway. So you don't think he would throw a monkey wrench in that case? Come on, man. Like,
Trump be liking them rappers, bro. You know, hey, come on, bro. Remember back in the days? Everybody in their mama in the 90s rappers, bro. Like, you even had Method Man had Trump on the album. It's like, like everybody, because Trump was like one of them self-made motherfuckers that was talking shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but as soon as he decided to run for president, it's like, oh no. It's like, come on, man. They push these candidates in your face, and you don't know what they done did.
Tino said the homie turned that watch into a plain Jane rolling and got a couple of bands back. That watch is gone, bro. What the fuck? Inventory only as good as whoever counted it. Them is facts.
You would have to know like an underground like watch dealer.
Oh, this shit is crazy. How does that even happen, bro? Like Slim said though, bro, the police don't even got their shit together, bro. That's one more icing on the cake or the cherry on the top to show you that it was fuck shit from the beginning. No matter what, bro.
I don't even know what they trying to say Thug did with all this footage. Like, what are they really trying to say he did?
Right.
I don't even know. With Dirk, it was clear. All right, we trying to nail you for murder for hire. You sent these boys to such and such and allegedly did this, that, and the third. It's clear as day. Yeah. But with this young Thug, I don't know what they trying to say he did.
Yeah, I don't even get it.
You say a RICO, but how is it a RICO if no drugs is being sold? There's no rackets. Where's the rackets? Because RICO is racketeering, you know what I mean, and corrupt organizations, right? Where's the RICO? Where's the rackets? You rapping for money.
I think it's funding the rallies. I think that's what it also is too. You don't gotta. I think it's funneling the dough from your legal industry.
With some Chrissy.
I think that's what it is.
All right. So where's the weight at then? Where's the drugs? Where's the guns? Where's the product?
The guns was in that nigga house.
No, but look. But check this out.
He's like, listen, I'm a user.
When they kick Young Thug Doran, right?
Yeah.
When they kicked Young Thug Doran, right? They found a pound of this, a bunch of lean. They found what you would find as a dude that got money that don't want to keep running outside.
100%.
Having to go re-up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need it for personal consumption.
Oh, my mama, trust me, I know how the shit go.
Yeah, it's for personal consumption. So where is the weight that was supposedly being moved? Where are the cars that's transporting? Where's the customers? Where's any of that at? Where's the buyers? There's no buyers. So I got a business and no buyers.
Oh my mama.
Come on, man. Like I don't see. And then they try to say that he supposedly had something to do with son getting killed. Okay, I rented a car. Somebody asked me to use the car. Whatever they did in the car, I don't know what they did. They could have said they're going to see their granny or whatever, and then they do some other shit and come back with the car. I don't know how. You got to prove that I had knowledge of that.
100%.
How do you prove that?
Yeah,
These niggas is part of the record label, or they just my homies. You know, they need a whip. Nigga, I got him a whip. Oh my mama.
Now, Tino's saying any crime tied to money is technically a RICO. Yeah, but where's the crimes? There's no drug selling because there's niggas making rap money. These niggas wasn't hustling. These niggas barely had representation. They wasn't making no money like that. So where's the RICO? That's why the case weak, and that's why I feel like Thug should have just wrote it out. That case is weak. That lawyer was confident. He said, "I enjoy getting up and coming in here every day."
And it was a state case, though. That's the thing, though. It shows you that this shit was boo-boo anyways, bro. Yeah, bro, it's a state fucking case, bro. That shit was going on for 2 fucking years.
In Atlanta, too, so them guns.
Bro, 100%. Man, they showing, look, there was so much fuck shit going on. Big bro was getting passed shit to relax with in the courtroom.
Yeah.
They trying to pass him the first time.
Oh, now, really? Like, come on.
Nonsense, man. The whole case is boof. That's why I felt like Thug should have just wrote it out. It's Bouffalé. It's a Bouffalé case.
He got to get out that day, though.
Nah, see, I felt like this is my thing, right? The lawyer said, yo,
I gotta go now.
The lawyer was disappointed. He said, yo, 3 months we would have had this case beat. You know what I'm saying? He said, I enjoy getting up and coming here every day. You know what I mean? He was super duper confident. So this is the thing. Thug only been locked up like 2 years. So if it's that crazy the way you can't do 3 more months, how you gonna do 15 years?
And like you can't even take a picture with anybody right now, bro. Like
how you gonna do 15 years?
His stipulation is he need to work with Gunna. So he get the tour and work with Gunna for sure. So he get to run it up.
Yeah, but look, bro, they could harass you for the rest of your 15 years.
With Gunna like that right out the gate.
Yeah, but see, he get to move, so he out of state. He get to live somewhere else too, though. 100%. I know 15 years is a long time, but that nigga know what he got to do. That's a long time.
Then on top of that, you in the rap. Listen, you in the rap game. How you not gonna associate with gang members when all the niggas that's in your lane is pretty much gang something, some kind of crew.
All his security guards too, quote unquote, when they go out, they're all gang. They're all gangsters.
How you going? You know what I mean? Like you in the rap game. It's not like you a working 9 to 5. You got a career. Like you're in the rap game. All of these things are around.
Yeah.
How you going to insulate yourself from that for 15 years?
He's going in as a user, right? So they're gonna be piss testing him. Like he got to be clean.
Hell yeah! And you know what they're gonna do with him? They might not even first, second violation. Nah, they'll just have him running back and forth to court. They'll keep restarting the shit. You know what I'm saying? You do 3 years, they'll be like, oh, now we'll just reinstate it. And just start back from the beginning.
Isn't it
45? That 3 years you did don't even count.
He got 3 15-year probations that run concurrent, right?
No, he got a backlog of 20 years. So that means that I don't even, that shit sound, that would have been like, hell no. A backlog of 20 years. So he violate, he could get the whole 20.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta be kidding me, bro.
Shout out to X-Rated when he got out.
That was a bad deal. I'm just keeping it in. That was a bad deal.
But so with some of the stipulations, like I said, is that they told him he can work though. It was certain motherfuckers that he get to work with. 100%.
Bro, look at BG. BG came out. He was in the halfway house, probation and all that. He got that, right? Look, he did 1 or 2 things, dropped a couple of videos. Boom, they got him locked back up.
Yeah, that was
going over his lyrics and like, yo, you can't rap about crime and this, that, the third. How you gonna tell me what I can't rap about?
This is not America.
But see, his stipulations of his parole might have been different than what Thug's is. Because like I said, I seen where it said that he gets to work with certain people. I seen that when they was when the lawyer was telling the judge about making the case for that. 100%.
Bro, the only reason why they gave him that deal is it gives them a long rope to keep pulling you back into the system. That's it. That's not no deal. Look what they was doing with Meek Mills, and he was on 10 years probation. And you gonna get that asshole. I did papers before. You're gonna get a couple good. They're gonna swap it out every now and again. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but you're gonna get that asshole that's gonna be to the letter on every single thing. You better not slip. I'm trying to get you up out of here. You're gonna get that too. You're gonna somewhere down the line in that 15 years, you're gonna get a couple assholes that's gonna really push you to the limit. What you gonna do? Him being around T.I. Ain't T.I. convicted felon?
Yeah, he part of his program, he struck a deal where it was like he had to do like a year's worth of going and talking to kids and shit. 3
concerts a year, something like that.
Yeah, and then but he also went to like schools and talking. And so then he made a show out of it.
But look, T.I. T.I.'s a
way to make a bag out of it.
If it would have been a problem with T.I., they would already came and got his ass. So I'm already pretty sure, like I'm saying, is the way
they gonna ask him like, yo, you know,
man,
because look, you might have a cool one in the beginning, right? He got a fat lawyer, so he might have a cool probation officer in the beginning, like, nah, just let me know. But then you'll have that one that, yo, that guy's a convicted felon. You're not supposed to be around him.
Yeah,
for any reason.
He might be checking out your other social media just to see if
the rappers, most of these rappers that's in his lane. We're not talking about R&B. He need to mess with just R&B, because most of the rappers they have one foot in the street.
You know, Young Thug.
So how you gonna prevent that? How you gonna do appearances at clubs?
He a mega pop star like this. He's I don't want to be no rapper. He's at this point I want to be a mega pop star. Like
he better just go that route then.
Yeah, he was saying that.
Just go that route.
You know what I mean? When he was with he was on that $1 million worth of game, because you know he did like get to like this other level. You know what I mean?
You
like
know what's so crazy with $1 million worth of game, man? Wallow be that angel in their ear that be warning niggas like, yo, listen.
For real though, huh?
I know you feel like I don't even want to go into detail, right?
He knows.
I don't even want to go into detail, but I can look at you, I can look at your crew. I know eventually y'all gonna crash. He did it with Vaughn.
He did it with Vaughn.
With Vaughn and PNB Rock was on there, he warned them. They both gone. He did it with Thug. He did it with Dirk.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Yo, because when you been in that joint, you know what I'm saying, and you see what it is. You done ran the streets for a little bit. You know when somebody's going down a certain path. You know what I'm saying? Like you can smell it, but it's like, you know. So he'll just say, all right, I'm not going to get into the details of whatever you got going on, but I'm gonna tell you, listen, you know. Tighten up your circle, straighten this shit up, because it's so easy for you to get caught up because he already see it, but he trying to let you know, you know what I mean? So, you know, but yeah, man, that was no deal. You know, Thug should have waited, because if you can't do 3 months to have you have a good chance of beating that case, how the fuck you gonna do 15, 20 years if you violate? You know what I mean? So, you know, that shit crazy, man.
Yeah, you know,
man, that shit, man. Hey, it is probation, bro. It ain't parole or nothing, bro. Parole way different than probation on the state.
Probation, bro. You can. Oh, Meek Mill had probation. His probation officer was an asshole. I had papers. I had an asshole before.
Hey, I'm looking at. I want to see exactly what the stipulations was for him working, but I was watching some of the shit from when the judge is telling him, oh, I understand that you're talented. I need you to use your talent towards the good of, you know what I mean? But I wanted to see where the lawyer was telling her about how he makes his living. Oh, my mama, I'm gonna find that shit though. But yeah, he ain't even on parole, bro.
That still ain't no deal, bro. 15 years probation ain't no deal.
You know, with the way that Man, the way that the shit written up, the bruh get to work 100%.
Man, bro, you can't do 3 months to beat your case. How you gonna do 15, 20 years?
Say that again.
If you can't do 3 months, 2 years and 3 months to finish out your case and beat your case, how you gonna do 15 to 20 years?
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
I mean, for what
he walk home that day, bro.
He can make money too, though. He can make, and like if he does a good like PR turnaround, like he get out right now, start doing tours, whatever, making hella money, then start doing hella like charity shit and shit for the raise awareness and things of that nature. You know what I mean? Like because that's what he need to do. He need to start getting on the good PR.
Dog need to be heavily religious right now.
It's time to go to work.
Hold on, is it Jesus or is it Allah? Which one is it?
If his choice of relaxation is flour and not none of that other shit, because it had everything. Because I seen the pictures of when they hit the house, bro. And like you said, when you at that type of status, it's because you got the dough. And you don't want to leave the house. And if you see the shit that boy had in his house and the way that he liked to relax, if them 2 years, which we seen, like I just pointed out, that they was passing him some shit to relax up in there in the courtroom, 100%. If he can get that out the way, bro, and only choose flour and some motherfucking Don Julio, whatever the 48 shit that bullshit is, because I don't fuck with that shit. But
you not smoking no weed on no probation, bro.
And use a motherfucking lie.
Yeah, you could take that. You could gamble with them 15 years if you want. Top up with a dirty.
He probably can get the look. I know motherfuckers that's blowing on probation and they ain't worried about it, bro. As long as you not testing for the extra shit that's you can relax with, bro, they not worried about that. I know people personally in the state of California.
That might be Cali though too.
California is legal. It's not legal in Georgia.
They said he can't live here. He can't. He gotta move.
But he's still governed under. He's still governed under Georgia law though.
He got to transfer his probation. I think he got to transfer his shit out there.
I mean,
yeah. So you know what that's called? You know what that's called? Because I did that already. That's an interstate compact. That means the probation officer from Georgia and the probation officer from Cali, they're gonna coincide with each other.
Yeah,
he's gonna have 2 probation officers.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta walk that line, man.
Maybe he changes his name to Just Young. He's like,
Just Young.
Gotta drop the
third. Religious.
Young religious.
Yeah, you need to be religious.
Young right there.
Hey. Y'all got anything going out on this one?
Listen, if he start doing Christian,
what Tino said, is he gonna get tested? Of course he's gonna get tested, because that was a RICO case with drugs involved, guns involved, murder involved. Of course he's getting tested on probation. Kidding me?
You ain't lying. I mean, that was his whole thing. Because I think even initially when they got pulled over in the car with Gunna or whatever, that whole initial thing, right? I think they had like crystal on them.
But you know what I don't understand, right? You know what I don't understand, right? Thug wasn't a felon before, right? So why was it a problem for him to ride around with hammers in Georgia where the gun laws is they were modified? What the fuck you need modified shit for?
You know why?
No, you don't. Because look, you don't need. Listen.
You gotta spit the most bullets,
right? The only difference is that you got a switcheroo, right? A switcheroo is like a Mac. You just get the Mac. That's it. The Mac is legal. You get the mini Mac. That's legal.
Max is legal,
and you don't have to worry about a gun charge.
Crazy.
Okay, I got a bogey dumb question. In Georgia, the fully things is straight.
The what?
The fully things.
The big joints.
Yeah, man, you can ride around with fullies on you, like, you know what I mean. If you legal, you can ride around with fullies on. The Mac burger, the McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? You got the ARP. You know what I mean? Like, why have the switch? Because the switch is not that concealable either. That long ass, you know what I'm saying, stick out there, you gotta have at least 30 in that month. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta have at least a 30 dick.
Nothing less than 30. You know what I mean? Like, so at the end of the
It's part
day,
of fashion these days for the kids in the streets.
he could have dodged that gun charge if he would have just played it legit. I don't understand. That was just a dumb way to get caught up with that. You know what I mean? Because you could keep hammers
the lawyer
fullies on you, like
too, because if he would have listened to the lawyer, they would have still been in there fighting this thing. He had to listen to the client. That was Doug's call.
Yeah.
Doug was like, I'll take it. Give me the pro.
Yeah, fuck that. I'd have been like, eat my nuts, man. We going to trial, bro. Get the fuck out of here. And Trump about to be president.
Oh, that was they was
don't
already
like Sandy Willis.
They was already in trial.
That's what I'm saying. We just gonna go balls to the wall with that. Like, you know what I mean?
Because the DA, Trump don't like the DA. Like, you know.
Hell no. And he's gonna spin her too. He gonna put her in his sights very soon. He just keeping it quiet right now. He about to put her in his sights.
He's on a revenge.
You're gonna get charges. You know what I'm saying? Like, now the DA tainted. You know what I mean?
Unc said, Serge L. Canning with 44 ounces of water coats the kidneys for a piss test. Side effects is you do shit a candle. Max and cost 10 G's and way bigger than a Glock. Glock is 600 with a homemade switch.
600 in the Fed charge.
Yeah, but you're gonna have that big dick sticking out of it.
600 in the Fed charge.
600 in the Fed charge. Go sit your ass down. Oh,
you know what I mean? Like,
them motherfuckers are so loaded.
And you think about it. Look. Check this out, right? You think about it, right? If you really know how to shoot, you don't need a switch. You know what I'm saying? And if you feel like it's that crazy,
coding, man.
Because
look,
right? You got the bulletproof V, you got a lightweight vest, you got a fully on you, you got niggas with fullies on them legally. This is all legal. You didn't have to catch those charges, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that would have been one less thing that, you know what I'm saying?
And where was everybody in the thing that just, what happened to the days where if you the money, everybody else that's not the money, bro, you taking this shit, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
that's because them boys still be having 1 foot in and 1 foot out too, though. You know, they still be dabbling with that bullshit, bro. 100%.
Yeah, but for what though? I don't know, man. I don't be understanding some of these rap niggas. Like, cause I get $1 million, I'm disappearing.
Bro, you can't be playing.
I'm disappearing. You're not gonna see, like, bro, you barely see me. You be like,
you about to see
all the way over there, like.
But you know what it is, though. You know what I mean? The young bulls that's still at home, you know, they still got to still be out there on them streets. That's, you know, 100%.
You're talking about even with millions of dollars? No, you don't.
No, what I'm saying is the young bulls. You know what I mean? If you really,
they're gonna have to cross that line and be legit or stay out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not. You're not playing them games. You're not playing them games. You're gonna cross that fence with me, or you're gonna stay behind.
And that's what's so fucked up is that, you know what I mean, once you make it to that level, some of them dudes don't be liking the transition to all the way out.
Stay behind.
Yeah, that's
simple.
Even the nigga that's at the top though. Even the nigga sometimes that sit at the top still be 1 foot in and 1 foot out. And that's what's
stupid.
There it is there.
Niggas go to the grave and don't even make a piece of that money that niggas be getting, bro.
Yeah.
So it ain't no excuse. I don't even want to hear that. Like, come on, man. Niggas be dying for 5,000 and 10,000 and, you know what I'm saying? Like paper.
Doing a hit and only get the $800 deposit.
Yeah, doing hits for 800 and all this nonsense. But you mean to tell me you got millions of dollars and you still want to be a thug? You deserve to be broke.
That shit hella weak.
And get somebody else that money that's gonna make it do what it do.
It's settled. Young Thug's got
that's it.
His name and his ways. Young religion.
100%, bro. And that's what's so fucked
somebody
up.
Else that bread, man.
They be, you know what I mean? Once
Give
you
me
get
your jewels and your cars and all that. Shoot that over here, man.
It's just so fucked up when them niggas do get to that level and do get cracked. It just shows how fucked up that, you know what I mean, you done made it out, and then you got the youth that's still slapping your shit, and also see, like, they gotta choose whether they want to choose this side, that side, in order to get into the music industry. I see
I'll tell them. I'll tell them if I come from that and I don't do that no more. I'll tell them like, yo, listen, you don't have to go down my path to get to this type of money. You can skip that whole shit.
That's right.
And just get straight to the bread.
Oh wow.
50 Cent do it. Yo, you know what 50 Cent told his crew when they first got on? Y'all niggas can't hustle dope no more, bro.
Yeah, for real.
If you want to be around me.
He said, I'll give you the money.
Yeah. Or we gonna make it off the tour, but you can't hustle that around me. Can't none of y'all.
He said, you're about to make 180,000 on this tour.
Because you know why? We still got the issues in the hood, right? We still got to ride around with fullies. We still got to be bulletproofed up. We can't risk pulling up with the, you know what I'm saying? With getting a dumbass drug charge. Now we definitely getting flipped. Nah.
Yeah.
Trying to get this legal money. We ain't gonna need that type of money. Leave it out there in the street. You gotta draw that line, because if you don't, you're gonna be like Thug. You're gonna be like Dirk. Look at where Dirk's sitting right now. They hit him with 2 extra charges yesterday, talking about, you know, all the attempted conspiracy and all that there. Like, he facing mandatory life. You go from making $14 million on the tour with Lil Baby to facing mandatory life. Because you couldn't let that shit go. King Von was a crash out. And it ain't really your fault he died. It's them goofy ass niggas that woke him up out of his sleep. To really be honest.
Yeah, you talking about with them Savannah boys?
They was in the van. He was asleep on everything.
You wake him up. Y'all supposed to handle that.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean? And he's just a frontline type of nigga. So you know what I mean. He just gonna handle his handle. But y'all was supposed to do that. Let him sleep.
What?
He the one bringing the bag in. Huh?
Ain't his manager 100K Tuck?
Yep.
And he's YNW. And he's YNW.
Oh yeah. That dude.
On everything. Facts.
He's
a goofy. Because
he took one in the leg.
He should have took one. He should have took one in his ass. Because at the end of the day, you should have never had them niggas wake that nigga up at all. You should have told them niggas, leave him, let him sleep.
In his interviews that he said that we shouldn't go there.
Yeah,
he should have stood on that. He should have stood on that.
Yeah,
he should have stood firm, like, yo, I'm not going there, and Vaughn ain't going there, and I'm standing on it.
Because it was what's the boy name? It was Moo or whatever. What's his name? That guy. Muwap. It was Muwap's birthday. I think it was Muwap's birthday because he was out there.
Yeah,
one of them niggas.
And you know what's so crazy? When them shots got the flying, Muwap the only nigga that went and snatched Vaughn up.
I think I did hear that on everything.
And he doing life right now for, you know what I mean, for that whole situation. But he the only one that punched Quano in his head, like, get off my mans, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga. Bruh.
That shit was manny, bro. And Vaughn, I always said that was, man, if he was gonna come out firing, just come out firing. He wanted to like beat him up and embarrass the guy, like, you know what I mean?
Well, that's what it was.
He didn't put fist to the gunfight, like, you know what I mean?
Well, he
when you watch that video, he runs up on him, starts whooping
everything, not knowing that bruh had his gun though. 100%.
Why wouldn't you think that they all was?
Yeah, that's true too. And that's they state. You know what I mean? That's they state, even though they ain't from Atlanta. Quando and them ain't from Atlanta. That's they state. So you get to slither through in the vehicles, you know, from your home base to that. You know what I mean? However you want to be tooled up, 100%.
Yeah.
But niggas live out there too, though. Von and them, he lived with what's the nigga name that we just said?
Yeah, he was living at Dirk
in Atlanta too. 100%.
Yeah, but you see, Dirk had that shootout at his crib. That ain't y'all land, bro. Y'all don't have home team advantage.
Said that the nigga Von was still robbing Nick. There, never mind. Let me stop.
I mean, they had that.
That's what Butter said.
It's not even a
listen. They say, yo, listen. I heard.
Butter broke it down, bro. 100%. That was like
the dude for like 30
I could pull up the video where Vaughn said it himself when he was talking to one of his homies on live. He said, my goal. He said, my goal when I had to get around Dirk was to rob all them rich rappers that he be around, and I wasn't gonna tell him because I don't want him trying to stop me.
100%. Yeah.
That was the goal.
That was his first little angle in the rap game. That's what he said.
Go look that up. That's
no, trust me, I seen it, man, bro. Oh, everything. Them is facts.
Man, you know what I mean?
Like I couldn't stop consuming Vaughn content because it was just like everywhere. You know what I mean?
Oh my mama, no facts. That shit crazy, bro. Everything.
You know, they went out there to Atlanta, and you know, when you move to somebody, because look, I got a video with Chop, right? An old live with Chop when he decided to go crazy and go and ride through 21 Savage Hood and get into bang out with them boys and all. Like, bro, they ain't just city, bro.
Yeah. That fool was crazy for that.
They can man you down at any time. They could.
Hey, his shootout was on camera too, huh?
Huh?
Well, you talking about Young Chop?
Young Chop, yeah.
Was it
he was going crazy? Yeah. I still got the live from when that happens.
Hey, didn't they show him getting beat up in the cell too? Have you seen that? Yeah, Young Chop, because he locked up. I don't know if he's still in Atlanta locked up or if they got him in Iraq locked up, but they showed him getting mixed up with somebody.
Oh, I don't know. The Chop ain't no hoe.
No, he ain't 100% on the Chirac. What's the name of the videos when they was dropping the CC footage of the jailhouse?
Oh yeah, I be barely seeing what be going on because they don't be like close up; it be like far away.
No facts, but they got Chop on there mixing it up, bro. Oh, everything.
Yeah, you gonna get into it. You beefing with all these cats in Atlanta, like, you know. That's just like yesterday. You know, just a side note. You know, Vaughn from 1700. You know, because you know these Chicagoans, they like to run around New York.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Vaughn off 1700. He's still alive.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. It was young Jeff that got killed. My bad.
Oh yeah, it was a Jeff dude. Yeah. But yeah, so he coming. He got they beat the shit out of him yesterday in Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? You coming over the city trying to stomp too hard, and niggas get on your ass. Like,
they got him. They got him in Manhattan.
Yeah, the one with the glasses, the Vaughn for 1700.
Yeah. He got an interview on No Jumper. That's how I heard of him.
The Murderer Urkel or whatever they were calling him.
Yeah, so because he goes on there and says,
they were calling him like that.
Oh, my mom, go on No Jumper about how you do shit, everything. You know, Adam shit up. No pause, big pause for Adam, but you know how he is, fucking weirdo. Oh my mama. Big Bro said he in the 916 right now. What's going on, bro? It's colder than a motherfucker out here right now.
I'm wearing the goddamn. I'm not in the 916, but I am in the county.
Man, freezing a motherfucker right now. You can take the person out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the person. Them is facts. Bro.
That's facts. So they got to stay in the hood. straight.
Oh my mama, let's get into a little bit of this about a 3-minute video. Oh, y'all got anything going out on Young Thug's watch or anything that we've been talking about right now on this little topic?
Man, free Young Thug from slavery, man.
100%. There it is.
And get that man back his jewelry too, man. Y'all not getting away with that. You know what I mean?
Cops
not getting away with that.
Non-cop things. Shame on you.
No, that you can't play both sides of the fence, man.
Oh my mama. Yeah, I seen a video where because bruh, it's this white boy in his channel, Cleaner Than a Motherfucker. He been broadcasting the whole trial, breaking that shit down. And one of the watches was gifted from somebody, and I don't know if it's this watch that got stolen was gifted from one of his homies in the industry. I'll send y'all that video, but it was 2 of them on everything, and one of them was gifted from somebody. So that the shit is bullshit, bro. 100%. It's like how it started from the beginning, bro. It was just a bullshit ass case. Now this nigga watched and came up missing, bro. You thirsty. Never mind, bro.
That's a man.
Bastard.
We just seen a video last week or a couple of weeks ago where the police took $1,000 and $900 out of bruh's 10 bandit pack and put it to the side. And bruh was like, "Man, I'm seeing him right now, tucking the money. He pushing the money, making get out the car
right now."
Come on now, bro. Really? We just watched a video about that. Police ain't no good.
Not even slick though.
Not even slick, bro. Let's get into the last one. This is a nice little one, bro. A nice little breakdown.
A man who was shot twice within a 2-week period prompted investigators to take a closer look.
To his 25,000 Instagram followers, Michael Miklos goes by the nickname Bucket, an aspiring Baltimore rapper well known in the community. But in new court documents uncovered by Fox 45 to federal investigators, he's the leader and mastermind behind a multi-million-dollar nationwide drug trafficking ring. Their investigation sparked by a shooting here in Baltimore. Miklos reportedly shot at but not injured. During that investigation, detectives allegedly recovering 5 pounds of marijuana and over $100,000 cash and Miklos' rental car. BPD referring to it as a drug deal gone bad. About a week later, Miklos, the victim of another shooting, this time struck multiple times in the groin and in critical condition. After searching the area, BPD reportedly finding, quote, multiple pounds of marijuana that Miklos attempted to discard prior to police arrival. Over a year-long investigation, federal agents collecting a mountain of evidence, including photos of Miklos with piles of cash, undercover purchases, surveillances, phone taps, and GPS tracking, throughout which they claim to have obtained more than $6 million and more than 2,000 pounds of illegal marijuana. Court documents accusing Miklos of running the operation, selling drugs regionally in Baltimore, Maryland, Richmond, Virginia, and Allentown, Pennsylvania, then laundering large sums of cash to other states, including New York, New Jersey, and Washington, allegedly to obtain more marijuana and hide the profits.
Now, the money laundering, I don't quite gather.
Miklos' attorney, Warren Brown, arguing the laundering charge should be aimed elsewhere.
From what I've seen,
bruh,
the laundering charge should be aimed elsewhere because he got to get paid. But whatever, go ahead.
Like, I need that cash on.
Hey, so I sent the video of a little documentary of this case right here to shout out to bruh. His YouTube channel is called The Family, man. He break down this little case right here 100%. And this was a case of where, like, when he got shot the second time and he fucked around and got hit by the bullets, they said that it happened in the car. And it looked like that it might have been somebody that he knew or somebody that he trusted 100%. So it was twice in 1 week, and they think that it was somebody in his organization or some old bullshit is the one that shot him. Now that was allegedly right there, but bruh is supposed to be head of the fucking, what they say, Allentown, Pennsylvania, fucking Virginia, Baltimore, and fucking somewhere in New York. Bruh was getting it. Oh, everything, all off tree.
B-More got some cold hustlers, bro. Like this one dude, he got, I think they caught him with like $500,000, and then they caught him with another stash of cell phones. They had like 50 cell phones, but some was playing. They caught him with a half M. They caught him with like a couple birds here and there. There's like this spots they was knocking. Some was driving around in a Honda Accord getting it. Some was worth like 10 M's, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think he only got he got about 2 years too. He got 10 years in the feds for that. But son was playing with the millions, bro. Like Baltimore got some cold hustlers, man.
That's what bro was. They found him with $500K and 5 pounds.
Yeah, bro. Like Baltimore got some cold hustlers.
Excuse me. K and 5 pounds on his first shot when he first got, well, the bullets didn't hit him the first time, and then so in the documentary, you know what I mean, that was like when he got hit the first time, the police, he didn't want to corroborate, so the police went to the DEA, and the DEA nigga put a fake Instagram account on his motherfucking followed him, and nigga, he got a fucking link to Telegram. That's how the nigga was shipping the peeps.
Oh, wow.
He had a link to Telegram with a whatever Baltimore.
Telegram thing.
Man,
what the fifth time this came up, man? That's how. What is it, Slim? That's how they got. That's how they got Brad.
Yeah.
What's up, Brody?
In the building.
What it do?
Yeah. Yo, first of all, Telegram is not safe. None of these apps is not safe, bro. There is something that's safe, but I can't tell you about it. But this
hey,
look, that's not safe.
The motherfucking so we did a story about how Apple released information to a government outside of the United States. We talked about a story like that before, right? And it set precedent because a personal company gave information, allowed the information to go, and usually that doesn't happen, right? So with the Telegram shit is that whatever government it was, they arrested the CEO and the founder of Telegram for knowing and willingly allowing people to sell drugs on his motherfucking platform. So that's how they broke the whatever the law was or however the shit went. Able to get the information that was being used on a platform to commit these crimes, and that's part of the reason how whatever government or the Baltimore, wherever his case is, they was able to start putting shit together, bro. 100%.
Yo, bro. At the end of the day,
Maryland's legal, but not legal to do that.
Nah, let me tell you something, man. Yo, back in the days, Maryland had a spot that. It was so bad with the Ron out there, right?
Yeah.
That
with the Ron H.
Oh,
brown lady, you know what I'm saying? It was so bad out there that the Lord, the town needed it. You know what I'm saying? So they had to make the laws to where they could still get their fist because the whole town was hooked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, dudes was getting slaps on the wrist for going over there getting money as long as it wasn't no violence. You know what I mean? Like,
on the documentary,
more is a different place, man, when it comes to getting that money, bro.
Led off with, he said the line from The Wire, all the pieces of the puzzle matter. The Wire in Baltimore. This is in Baltimore, bro. He used the Wire line on the news coverage of one brother. 100%. Like you said, bro, Baltimore is serious, bro. 100%, bro.
Yeah, Baltimore is it's a different place when it comes to getting that money. You know what I mean? Like it's a real different place, man. And it's big too. Not just Baltimore, just the whole Maryland.
And they got a port over there too, right? So
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, like
it's coming through.
It's different, man. It's different.
One of the niggas in the indictment, the Asian boy that they said that was up in New York that was doing the laundering, that motherfucker is a head of somewhere from like China or somewhere, bro, that does the he's a multi-million-dollar distributor of the flour that's from overseas. And he be sending the money. So the boy Buckets, he gets his dough. He send his dough upstate, and bruh, wash whatever he does, gives him his. It said in the documentary that the boy Zoo XU, his AKA alias is Sean. He showed it work on there.
It's a bunch of Chinese dudes in that indictment.
10 niggas. Yeah. 10 niggas in the indictment, but one of the niggas is redacted, and then the nigga that's redacted is the one that was given. Because remember how I showed them getting the boxes out of the U-Haul? He's the one that gave the drop to the police to be able to set up the surveillance. That's what it's in the paperwork. No,
Rata.
Rata. They ain't no food, so that's gonna happen.
You ain't lying. And like, you're talking about multi-organizations working together. Like if it's the Chinese, bro, and they in New York, that's them what do they call them? The Juntaos, bro. What do they call them? Them Asian gangsters.
That shit crazy, but bro, running it up, but it's fucked up though. So, and the way that they got is
Philo or whatever they call it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Them organized crime, Chinese mafia shit, man.
Yeah, man.
But the way they got on him is that what the documentary alleges is that it was his.
That was bruh from Rush Hour. That's where that was from. My bad. Go ahead.
It was his own peoples that was getting on him. So the first time that he got shot at, the nigga had some peas on him and 100,000. You ain't pulling up. If you at the top of the top and you got 100,000 on you and 5 P's, you only pulling up for a nigga that you finna go fuck with that you really know. Pause. You know what I mean? You're not pulling up like that nowhere else. And you pulling up because you comfortable with 100K and some P's. 100%. Then the second time you get hit, it's in the core. You at the top of the top, nigga. You not just pulling up nowhere, bro.
Yeah, why is it
sometimes even at the top, see, that's the thing. Like niggas that's at the top still make moves.
Yeah,
it's not like just I'm at the top and I ain't doing nothing. Like, nah, you still make moves.
It ain't gonna be with nobody that you don't know. You're not comfortable.
Real shit too, though.
Yeah, that's true. There definitely was somebody from the inner circle or somebody that knew something about him.
Yeah,
somebody alley-hooped that play.
The media gonna make it to be like he the guy, he the kingpin.
Yeah, somebody alley-hooped that play. You know what I'm saying?
And it was
that's the game, though.
Dog, that's and there's still someone above him.
There it
is. The game.
There it
Snakes,
is.
Rats, all that. That's all part of the game. You know what I mean? If
we
Biggie were alive today, where we
great balance
against Puffy, no, I don't believe that.
Oh my mama.
Biggie had too many solid niggas around to be testifying against Puff.
Oh
shit. Made me a millionaire. I'm not.
He's
not
from
doing that.
He ain't finna testify.
No, it's just like if you made me a multi-millionaire, why would I turn around and do you dirty in court like that? Like, nah.
Hey, did you see? There's something about bruh. It was like there's bruh going around right now doing a bunch of podcasts, and his claim to fame is it was like him, Jay, Panama, like this was like their like childhood homies.
Yeah.
Yeah, who is this dude?
Who you talking about?
I should have sent y'all the link, man. I fell asleep watching this shit last night. But it's bruh, like he's going around doing a bunch of interviews. I think he had just got out. But
Talking about
like Jay, he said the last thing Jay said to him when he was going to trials, like, bro, I got you. And that was the last time you seen Jay. You really, but they're like,
oh, you know, I know you're not talking about behavior.
Is that his name?
That's what
he did all I think.
Oh yeah, and then he's from Marcy, but then like
Haven.
But
That's
then
what I'm talking
Jersey.
Yeah.
The Haven. Yep. That's what I'm talking about.
Every day.
You know what I'm talking about now, right? Okay.
Yeah, but see, the problem with the Haven is that
he ran with Jay.
Yeah, he ran with Jay, and you know, some went left.
Yeah.
You know, and Jay didn't know until he watched Marcy Made, which came out around the time that Drake dropped the album that Jay was shooting shots at the Haven. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know that the Haven Mans try to, you know, they robbed him and try to smoke him. Because because when the Haven got locked up, Jay allegedly was still fucking with the same people that the Haven was messing with. And I guess some of the Haven people felt some kind of way. So I don't know, man. That's, you know, can't really blame Jay for wanting to separate himself from that, but whatever.
No, 100%.
Yeah,
but
it's kind of like you were saying earlier.
But nowadays, but you see, nowadays, somebody was saying you can't be a criminal. Nowadays, it's over. But the thing is that you have to be a real criminal now. You can't be an Instagram, social media criminal. You got to be an off the record criminal. You know what I'm saying? You can't be on phones. You can't be on cameras. No pictures. You got to move like the old school gangsters.
Yeah, like, I mean, everybody idolizes the mafia. I mean, like, look at, like, motherfuckers is putting hits on them, motherfuckers, and trying to make, you know what I mean? Like, this is a real thing, right? Even
you know what's so crazy with the mafia?
They were never seen.
But yeah, and you know what's so crazy with the mafia? When I was looking into the history of it, the mafia was started by killers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's why the murder game was so crazy with them, because it was started by killers, right? But the thing was, when they merged, when they came over to America from Italy and Sicily, and they merged and they had the American mafia, which is like Italians that grew up in the US, that's when it was people that wasn't killers getting involved. And that's when a lot of that shit started to go left. niggas started snitching and all that. You know what I mean? But the mafia was started by killers, man.
Yeah,
all them old school mobsters was killers, man.
Who's Carlos Marcello?
Man,
that's in New Orleans, ain't it?
Nigga, that's the gangster of gangsters, nigga.
The gangster. Oh yeah, he said okay.
New Orleans.
New Orleans, yeah, okay.
He was New Orleans to New York. He was the whole southern.
New York was the 5 families.
Yeah, he was hooked up with your boy. What's your boy name, man? They had the gambling shit. They got kicked out of New York.
Who, the Gambinos? My bad. I just thought I heard gambling.
The Gambinos. Fuck, man. You know his name if I call it out. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Is it this Castellano?
Nah.
Costello?
Yeah,
Paul?
yeah. He was hooked up with Frank Costello.
Oh, Frank? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Frank Costello.
Of New York. He went to New
this
York.
old school shit.
Yeah.
This like 50.
Yeah.
The commission is up here in New York. So anything that had to do with the mob, it had to go through the commission. Like the 5 families and all that, they governed the mob around the whole country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and the commission was made up of Lucky Luciano. It was Lucky Luciano. No, Al Capone, Lucky Luciano. It was a Jewish dude. It was a Jewish gangster too. Nah, man.
Yeah, his name was Hyman Roth.
Oh,
Hyman Roth. That's the Godfather.
Oh, I was like, why do I know that name?
Nah, man. It was a movie. It was a movie on right? It was Lucky Luciano, Al Capone.
The Jewish guy.
Damn, man.
It's gotta be. I'll put money on
Dutch. No, it's not Dutch shows. But
there was a third guy though too. I can't
remember. It was, but they killed a lot of mob bosses back in the days, and that's how they became head of the commission.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They killed their boss.
They killed a lot of bosses because they were.
The nigga Castellano, they said he was doing something. So the nigga that was up under Castellano, who?
Gotti.
Oh yeah, because Gotti
got him off for some shit. It was something. The way the power transfer.
Because they put the hit on.
It was because Castellano. In the 90s they made it illegal for mafia members to be moving drugs, and that's how Gotti came up.
Came in the game.
So he was still doing that, and Castellano wanted to get him whacked because he found out he was moving drugs.
Breaking the rules.
So
we don't do that kind of thing.
Gotti was like, "Yo, I'm gonna kill him before he kill me."
100%.
And then Gotti was supposed to get murked for that because he didn't get sanctioned to do that.
He didn't ask
but he had an OG in his corner that saved him.
Oh my mama.
Yeah, and broke it down to the commission like, "Yo, this man, you know what I mean?"
Hey, they called Castellano house.
Sammy Boo carried out that hit.
Hey, Castellano, yeah, facts. I seen
Sparks,
that
right in front of Sparks in the city.
Oh my mama. He's on blood. Sammy got an interview on Vlad.
Man, Sammy the bull, that dude sucker, man. Like,
he's hella funny. I like watching.
But Castellano house, I think, is in Long Island, right? So I seen it.
He knows he's a rat.
Man, that motherfucking Castellano house, they call that motherfucking the White House, bro. That motherfucker bigger than a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Percent, he got fat shit.
Yeah,
and they
for real.
The motherfucking Godfather house too. On everything.
Hell yeah.
Tino said, "Is it Siegel?"
Yeah,
no, it wasn't Siegel. It wasn't Siegel. If you Google, look up the Jewish monster that sat on the commission.
Yeah, he was Jewish, but he
was Jewish.
Yeah, but he definitely was the right hand man of Lucky, because that fool's the one that they sent to Vegas to do all like the flamingo and the whole.
Yeah, Lucky Luciano started off as a killer too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they all did. You know, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? See, the mafia taught, I ain't gonna front in New York, the mafia taught street cats how to really be gangsters. They taught gangsters how to be gangsters.
That's what I'm saying.
And they knew how to get, because their whole thing was, if you a gangster, you either hustle or you get your shit by force. You know, you gotta hustle with your muscle. You know what I'm saying? So you put the muscle game down on all these different legal businesses to get legal paper. So extortion was a big business. It was big business. You know what I'm saying? And they wasn't even like crazy with it. It's like, yo, you need backing to do this. Holla at me.
100%. That's how Don Vito knocked off the one weirdo Godfather. 100% Godfather took himself was up on extorting everybody. He was like, hold on, man, you're not finna be doing this shit, man. He knocked his punk ass off. Don Viducci, and he kept Viducci, man, get your ass out of here.
Like the way like you see when they had like, all right, Teamsters, right? Teamsters is still out here, still relevant, right? Now, when Teamsters used to have them battles for them contracts, who you think was making sure that they catch the win? The mob. They like, because it was a taxi cab union. You know, back then you got the medallion for 300,000. You could have a whole fleet up under you, right? And you could run in the city all day. Nobody else can't run in the city without that medallion. You know what I mean? So they had a battle for the contracts because they had medallions, right? So they's like, oh, you got a battle for the medallion, and these other companies want to fight for the contract. Yo, burn all their taxi cabs up, bro. Send all them shits on fire. Once they won the contract, they like, all right, boom, we got the contract. So now we got the contract. Yo, I need a loan to help do this thing in Vegas. Yo, I need a loan to help do this, to help build that, to make this move. You know what I'm saying? Because you're getting money from this. We help you get that money. You know what I'm saying? That's why Hoffa got. You know what I mean? Nah, because what it is, he tried to like separate himself, but you so in deep with them that it's like, yo, our money mixed in with yours. Our muscle, we put our muscle game down. If you need money, if you need backing, you need anything, we got you. You gotta ride this thing out.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You're legit. You're not going to jail. And even if you did, he went to jail, we got you in there. Ain't nobody fucking with you in there.
Say like I bummed like 20 bands, right? I'd be like, yo, hold me down for like 20. Be like, okay, kid, I got you.
They got you whatever you need. You just gotta have that bread though.
Every week you gotta give this motherfucker 500 though until you pay the full 20. Like it's like
with interest.
20 back.
With interest.
That's how they make their profit.
You know, you like 50 bands in them, and now you're doing jobs, you're doing other things for them. You know what I mean?
How you doing things, something strange to some change to get that paper to pay them bills that you owe them people. You know what I'm saying?
And what about
come after your family and all that? Like they ain't playing.
Like did every hood or every little area have like number runners and shit?
Yeah, like, they used to have that game on lock until Bumpy Johnson came through and did his thing. You know, in Harlem.
Yeah, because that.
But even him, he had to get cool. He got cool.
Hella bread.
Yeah, he got cool when he was beefing with Dutch Schultz. He ended up getting cool with the dude that Dutch Schultz owed, which was Lucky Luciano. Once he got cool with Lucky, and Lucky said, "Listen, I know you wanted, you know what I'm saying, you trying to fight for your people, this, that, and the third. Listen, you got a problem, and that problem ain't going away. But I can make it go away. But I just need 5%." Of what you get. That's it.
Yeah, because
when they did the deal, he said, I don't even want to go to war with you with nothing. He just said, I just need that 5% and your problem goes away. And he's like, you know what? Fuck it. He did the 5%. He said, and I'll help you with the operations. You know what I'm saying? So once Lucky told him that, they shook on it. Dutch Schultz was out of here, got his own man to smoke him. And that was out of here. He was
gone. Cold world.
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember watching the movie on Lucky Luciano. I think it was like Christian Slater. It was semi-cheesy.
It's that movie, and then there's the one with Lawrence Fishburne about Bumpy Johnson. That's the movie right there.
Is that
Hoodlum?
Yeah, that one goes. Yeah, that one goes hard.
That's old school too, bro. Hoodlum, hello.
Because remember, Bumpy took over the number runner. It was a lady called Madam, I think Madam something. And she had something on lock, but she didn't have muscle. And the mom was trying to muscle in her business. And when she hired Bumpy, it was for him to, you know, just to help her out with, you know, running. And once he seen it was an actual threat, he was like, and she left him in charge. I think she backed out of it, you know, or went to jail or something like that. And she left him in charge. He was like, nah, y'all not taking nothing.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Man, the niggas are still running numbers right now, nigga. I seen the nigga Ish on the Button podcast say that one of his partners just hit for 30K on the
No, they still do it. It's not going away. It's just that, you know, everybody just govern their own thing. You know what I mean? Like the Spanish dudes, they had it on lock for some years, bro. Like
Bogey dumb,
the Ricans and all that.
Bogey dumb question time. How do they select the numbers?
I don't know. I just used to run it from my grandmother. Yo, she give me a paper, take these numbers to here, and they know you coming, and that's it.
Wow, that's crazy, bro. Oh my mom.
I've always been, because I didn't grow up around nobody running no numbers, but that's just
that's the old game.
Every day. But do they do this daily too?
Yeah, that's every day, all day.
Like every
that's the underground lotto, and you have more of a chance of winning than the regular lotto. Like I used to go hit gambling spots up in New York, like with the sports betting and shit like that, and make paper. But the only thing, you know, every single one of them shits got shot up, so I had to kind of back off. You know what I'm saying?
It does start with underground.
Yeah, bulletproof glass. You know what I'm saying? You go in the one door, it's magnetized. You can't get out of that door until you finish doing what you're doing. Yeah,
everything.
It's all that. Yeah.
Tino said that's crazy. It's like a private lottery. How many
numbers?
Yeah,
and the odds is better, like because as you move closer to the, like if you got a boxing match and you move closer to the match, they try to be like you see these apps now like FanDuel and all that. They be trying to chip money off the winnings the closer they get to the fight. When you underground, not only do you make more money on your wins, but they don't chip nothing. Yeah. You just got to take that risk of going in there and getting that bread.
It's only just risk in your life.
Yeah, we just go in there, you know.
If you hit for 30, you still got to walk out with it too. You're like, all right.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna walk out with it. Or it's gonna be what is, man. Listen, it's gonna be 4th of July if I don't walk out of here with my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, because I'm coming there prepared, and it's tax free. Like,
because it's that shit.
Real.
It's that.
Because I remember a dude, you know, like my one of my relatives, man, like one of her friends was bet on the NBA season, won like 16 racks, try to go up there and collect Sunday. Man, they clapped them up for that 16 racks. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I told my relative, I said, yo, that gambling shit is serious. You gotta think. You gotta make sure that you walk out of there with that bread.
Yeah, for real.
You can't go in there bullshitting, like, you know what I mean? There's another cat that got that wants some bread. They lined him up. He got jukes. He came back to the spot probably maybe a month later. Seen the dude in the spot and walked up to him and shot him right in his head. Yep. So, you know, they have the ups and downs. You know, niggas arguing off that money, the dice games, and you know, because it's not just for sports, it's for, you know, all kinds of gambling. So they got slot machines, all that shit. Like,
yeah, I was about to say, in my city, that's what it is. It's all the cafes. They got the little card machines in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they got that. They got the pool table, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you, like I said, the
games and too. It's like it's all the Asian spots in my hometown. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like
and you best believe in New York when the Asians,
I don't even trust.
You better believe in New York when the Asians got these spots. These different, you know, races got these spots.
Yeah, they got the.
Don't think that they not no gangsters. Don't think that it's not being governed by no Asian gangsters, Armenian gangsters, white gangsters. Oh nah, they got their people that's gonna make sure those transactions go the way it's supposed to go. So, yeah.
That motherfucking them card rooms is everywhere, bro. Even in Russia.
Man, my cousin right here just took his sister to the gambling shack. He said he had to get the fuck up out of here. He left his sister in his potty. He wasn't finna be up in that. He just told me the story like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, they got one in Stockton. Some fools just robbed it recently.
Oh, how you think, yo? Back in the day,
I heard about that from the homie that lived in Stockton. So like, I told him, I was like, find a link and shoot it to me.
Shout out to 209.
Yo, how you think
over there? Don't go over there.
How you think niggas used to meet they plugs back in the days? Like, nigga, they used to go to you go to the horse races and OTB and, you know what I mean? Yo, Kentucky Derby, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man,
that's where the ballers be at.
Man, you know what my Filipino partners be doing? it'd be like 100 bands to get in these things, bro. So you go out to these little ranches, bro. They doing the cockfights. Pause.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Real talk, bro. And it'd be like 100 bands a match. So it's like 25. Like it's like 25 per. Like it shit goes up, bro.
Damn.
And then off top, these are just the people that's competing, right?
Yep.
Then everybody else is betting on the shit. You know what I mean? And they turn it up.
I wish I had to bet because when I'm my bag game,
underground little circle though, these motherfuckers be flying into Vegas, flying.
Yeah, they flying to Vegas. All that come gamble in person.
I hear them allegedly, like they having little cockfighting arenas, bro. Like
yeah, they do. They sharpen the beaks and all
allegedly,
that. You know what I mean? You poke. They get poked in the neck. It's over.
Yeah, Tino said facts. Chicken fights in Cali, big money.
Hell yeah,
man. It goes down.
Little stadiums with cheers and food and shit.
Yeah, man.
You sit there, popcorn, watching the motherfucking
Because you know everybody getting money, so I might as well sell something in there: food, water, you know, beverages, all that.
Best believe there's somebody there with the cater. You feel me?
Let me tell you something. In the 90s in New York, niggas was hustling, and then at the end of the day, after they made some money, they might take out a little couple $100 or a couple dollars, and they go hit the gaming spot, spend the rest of the night trying to get some extra bread in there. So it's a whole day and whole night of hustling.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
You know,
team no sleep.
No sleep.
Oh, well, Baba, y'all got anything going out on what was we just talking about?
Baltimore, the whole Baltimore thing. Yeah, man. I mean, yo, free the real hustlers, man. I don't be wanting to see hustlers go down because I know they just about that paper trying to get to the power, man. You know what I mean? But you know, you gotta move smart out here, man. You gotta move like a real gangster from the 80s, man. Like before the technology, you gotta move like that. Cause
there it is there. Cause
gotta go back to Messenger Bird.
None of that new age shit. None of that, I'm gonna be on the app and none of that, man.
That shit is wild though, bro. He was out the Telegram moving back.
Man, too many people done got caught on that Telegram to be took. Ain't none of that shit safe, man.
You got to remember, we I think last week or the week before, somebody got caught up by the digital footprint, bruh. Don't be out here stunting. Don't be out here flexing 100,000 like it's part of your motherfucking 22-inch biceps, and you know what I mean, hold the phone to the ear, bruh, and then just blasting your business, bro. If you really don't
really have money
out it, bro, because you know the new age is like, you know, everything do gotta be on the gram, because if it ain't on the gram, nigga, you ain't did it. But like how Slim
I don't need validation.
There it is there, because the paper is the validation.
I mean, go look at somebody else.
I can't go to Starbucks and get
validation. Look, if you are the guy like that and you want some validation for your hard work, and maybe invest in somebody from the hood that can rap. Invest in a business or something. You know what I mean? Blow the business up. Do something.
I'm gonna tell you something, right? When you look at like a place like Philly, right? Like just PA in general, you don't know what the underworld of that shit look like because they don't show none of that. You just see a bunch of Muslims with big beds and young boys running around. You don't really know who really getting to the paper, who really having it, but they be having it. That's how you're supposed to move.
100%, bro.
Anywhere that got the docks, it's got docks and access to water, man. They're getting it, man.
Yeah, you gotta know them Philly cats to know that they getting some type of paper, like personally, because they not putting on, especially the old school cats. They not putting none of that out there.
100%, bro. That's how they make their living. I still know motherfuckers whose career, or well, let me put it like this, that ain't had a 9 to 5. 100%, bro.
Yeah, never had
a 9 to 5.
Still getting it. You know what I'm saying?
So come on now. But also, like I said, once you get something, man, invest that shit, man. Start your own motherfucking record label. Start your own podcast. 100%, man. Oh man, start a business, bro.
I just think sometimes it'd be hard for motherfuckers to leave once, you know. It's hard to stop making 50,000 a day, but it's doable. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
You know, it's doable. You can do it.
And see, bruh was so involved in the flat 420 movement. That motherfucker, I don't know if he had any felonies or nothing, but he probably could have came out to California and tried to get into the thing because he got all the dope.
Yeah.
Oh, my mama.
See, you know what it is? It don't be no blueprint for cats. But it's blueprints now because motherfuckers been doing this street shit forever. There's people that can transition.
The nigga that own Gumbo, him and his wife, they from the East Coast.
I know about them.
Oh, my mama, and they came from up out the street.
I know about Luca Brasi.
Yeah, Luca Brasi. Oh, my mama.
Okay, I'm about to say, I know this motherfucking story.
Yeah.
Oh, my mama, facts, bro.
I know about him.
Got anything going out on this one, Bo?
Maryland is a illegal state, right? So he's gonna get got because he was going to like Virginia and shit like that with the shit. Like I don't think the New York shit. That's even the lawyer was like that extortion shit. That's some other shit, or the laundering shit. That's some other shit. That's, you know what I mean? Because he's trying to throw that to some New York shit. So I think ultimately he might be all right, man. You know what I mean?
They said so. I think he got out and was dropping music videos. So I didn't get really all the way to the last video.
Hey, I love how ignorant it is, man.
Like, nigga, fuck trying to be the rapper, man. Be the CEO. The hell with being a rapper.
Motherfuckers want the clout. You know what it is,
man,
bro.
Fuck that clout. You already in the street making bread. Like, what you need clout for? Man, that's just stupid, man. We the only
real talk.
I can't go to the Gucci store and get fitted up.
That's just stupid, man. Man, show me the money. You keep the fame, man.
Facts, like Tino said. What confuses me is who is they looking for validation from? LOL, the whole hood knows what you're doing. Come on now.
What more validation you need?
Facts. Here's a good example. Burner turned his father's sketchy business into a logo, and now he's a billionaire. Oh my mama, 100%.
Damn, Burner up there like that now. I did.
I don't know if he's a billionaire, but he up there though.
He said he's gonna be the first billionaire off the tree.
I wouldn't even doubt it because that brand is serious.
It's serious.
That brand is serious. You know what I mean? But you know what they say. You know why I don't knock hustlers though, because you know what they say, man. You know, people talk about generational wealth and all that. You know what I mean? Sometimes, man, it takes one good thief, one good hustler. You know what I mean? That take all the risks, and because you can't push the thing sometimes, you know, people realize that you can't push these big major companies and brands without no money. 100%. Somebody got to, either you going to fund it or somebody got to sponsor you or something when you want to get on a big boy level. Because that grinding your way up shit, that shit don't happen. That's not the story for everybody, man. It's doable, but it ain't the story for everybody. You know what I mean? Motherfucker be grinding, and you just increase your luck by grinding for where you can run into somebody that want to put that bag behind your drink, but you need that push.
Yeah.
For real.
You're not lying.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with no partnership.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't
nothing wrong with no partnership on everything.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Do what you got to do.
Back into the craft, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do what you got to do.
Start making the money.
Come on now, facts. When you invest into the company, bro, we get the company bigger, bro.
He told me straight up. He was like, you know, he's like, these rappers, they be making their little $5,000 albums and shit, and you could hear it. He's like, people don't, they'll just download their shit and steal it. He's like, you know, we put like 15,000-20,000 in a project, just the recording process, you know what I mean? And then boom, you know, he about to go gold on the independent shit. You know what I'm saying? That's bread. You know
That's bread.
Yeah, you paying the fucking for the
you invested in yourself. You know what? Shout out to MJD, bruh. That's what he told me in Miami, bruh. 100%. Every draft that we've had that we went to, you know what I mean? We have, you know, we sit down, because we be the first up in the morning. I told this on the podcast before. And one of the main things that we have talked about before, bruh, he told me to invest in myself. And this was in 2021, I think this was the Miami draft.
Miami. Yeah.
3 years ago, bro. Oh my mama. And I, you know, nigga came home and started cooking shit up, bro. And I, you know, I invested in something, you know, 100%, bro. Not only but into my other business. Man, fuck that. 100%. Let me chip out a little bit of shit to try and upgrade the productivity and the product that a nigga trying to put out. 100%, bro. Oh my mama, nigga. Even though a nigga ain't seen an ROI yet, but yet. It's coming though, 100%, bro. Oh my mama, my nigga. So yeah, facts. Let's get into this last one, y'all. We talked about this story before, but it's an update in the motherfucking case. Tino said, "Damn, that's cold words, words, Slim. Straight facts. Grinding only increases your luck.
Yeah.
Don't get better than that."
I like that. That one's going. We need to put that one on like a sweatshirt.
Fact. Oh my mama. Here go the last one.
Your chances.
Facts.
Liam Payne. Nearly a month after the star died falling from a third-story balcony at a Buenos Aires hotel room, police there have detained 3 people of interest, ABC World News confirms, citing authorities. The outlet reports 2 of the suspects are hotel workers who are accused of supplying Liam drugs. Authorities also raided the home of a friend who was also detained. E-News has reached out to local authorities for comment and has not yet heard back. On October 16th, Liam died at the age of 31 after falling from a third-story balcony at the hotel in Argentina. Emergency Services Chief Alberto Crescenti told Argentinian news outlets that Payne suffered serious injuries that were untreatable once responders arrived at the scene. A preliminary toxicology report showed that the musician had drugs in his system at the time of his death, according to the New York Times, which cited an official with knowledge of the results. Reportedly among the substances, pink cocaine, a recreational drug which includes a combination of MDMA, ketamine, and methamphetamine. An official toxicology report is still pending. Officials previously said that Liam's cause of death was polytraumatism, meaning multiple traumatic injuries internally and externally. Liam is
Yeah, so I think we covered this story when it first happened or a week after it happened or so like that. But I didn't know that bruh fell from the balcony though. They just said that bruh had well, maybe I might not have been paying attention very much.
They said there's some footage, but I ain't seen the footage. But then they said to describe that on the footage, it shows him, he just on a balcony and kind of passes out, like faints, but over the balcony. You know?
Is that right?
Yeah, but he was definitely loaded.
Wow.
Yeah,
and
I
so
don't even know who he is, man.
He from that boy group. I had to look it up. I didn't know who he was.
On everything.
The boy band, like the new age, like European version of the NSYNC Backstreet Boys or some shit.
Yeah, I think that was like early 2010s or some shit when they started making their rounds or something like that. Because they had a cool ass song on everything. Yeah, they had a cool ass song that I used to slap.
I bet you I know it, but I don't know that I know it.
But it's fucking. Hey, fucking one of his peoples left him. So in the thing, one of the 3 people that they arrested or that they got warrants out for, it was his homie that was with him out there, and bruh shook.
Yeah, and I think they're gonna charge him with like there's like a law over there in Argentina.
Like, on everything.
You have to like help or something like that. Like if you're with that part, if you're part of that party. I'm paraphrasing.
And so bruh must have been getting high with Liam. His partner that was there with him, because they said the 2 employees of the hotel is in on their arrest too. They got arrest warrants are already been caught up, and they was feeding.
They peddling it to the. They selling that thing. That's a little side hustle while they work at the hotel for sure.
Yeah.
But all these plants coming in. Hey, bro, I got that tussie.
That tussie, oh my mama.
Yeah,
that's what that was though, huh?
Where was he at? In Colombia?
He was in Argentina. Yeah.
Argentina. They got the Tusi in Argentina, bro. 100%. Well, rest in peace to Liam. Hopefully
that's a crazy way to go.
100%. And you said it's footage. You said it's footage of him passing over the balcony.
That's what they say. I was watching this Popcorn Planet dude that he just keep popping up in my shit because he had Jaguar right on there. But anyways, that he was saying like there's alleged footage that they're not gonna release.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where it confirms like he fell by himself. You know what I mean? You know, because obviously you're gonna check whatever all the CCs and all the whatever the fuck you call it. Not CCs, what do they call surveillance cameras?
Yeah. Oh my mama.
Yeah, that's
shit, bro, that's crazy. To your own peoples though. Your own peoples got shook and didn't want to report, didn't want to do nothing. You know what I mean? That's what's so fucked up about the story. That's
on the impact, but when they they said he was it was a wrap.
Done on everything. Multiple shit inside and outside.
Don't do drugs, kids.
There it is.
Especially not the tizzy. Don't do drugs, but especially not tizzy.
Oh my mama, leave that shit alone.
You're not just gonna do drugs.
Oh my mama, facts. Let's not do it, bro. Flour and alcohol. It gets you out.
They when I started like kind of semi going down the rabbit hole, like they say, Brad, like you know what I mean, he's like one of them ones that's dealing with shit. You know what I mean? Wherever I think he had some mental health issues or depression or something like that he'd been going through. So you know what I mean? Yeah, you know he's probably trying to escape on some drugs and
no facts.
And I think it was something like they were partying for like 3 days or something like that.
Yeah, it was a binge on everything.
Yeah, I think that's what they were saying. Like,
some facts, bro. On everything. Ain't no telling what a motherfucker going through 100%. But you know, don't run into the that type of shit like that. It only, you know what I mean? And like how we was talking about Thug, and it showed all the shit in his house. That's just like, bruh. You know, he's a motherfucker that's famous. You know what I mean? Got access to it, and you know. Just the way that he liked to relax, 100%. And it's just fucked up that type of relaxation is the ultimate, you know what I mean? Everything.
Yeah. I mean, probably the best thing for someone like Thug, real quick, while we're talking about Thug, is I mean, when you get locked for that long and you get to actually get cleaned up, you know what I mean? Probably shouldn't go back to clean you. You know what I mean? Because that's heroin in the cup. You know what I mean? Like that's really what it is. It is crazy.
And the pharmaceuticals. And the pharmaceutical, throw it up in the air and swallow it whole. You know what I mean? That type of shit too. You know, that should be the end of your demise, man. That's that shit that had you 30 looking like you 45, bro. 100%. Oh my mama, man. Get them motherfucking insides flushed out, man. Get you some green smoothies and shit like that, bro. And just
green machine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got to tap out of here.
Nope, we finna cut this shit right now. Let the people know where they can find you at, big bro.
Boogie Vision. You know what I'm saying? From a fan's perspective, episode dropped this weekend. It'll be out by Monday, you know what I mean? We're going to do what it do, man.
100%. Bogey, let the people know where they can find you at, big bro.
And you already know you can find us at the Gen Wealth Net on YouTube and Gen Wealth Net _ on Instagram. And then anywhere you consume your music, Bogard, scot-free. Hey, University of
man. We'll see y'all in the morning, man. The grid don't quit. We'll be in motherfucking Germany tomorrow, y'all. 100%. Y'all.
Guten Morgen from Germany.
Tell somebody that you love them and put a smile on somebody's face, man. We see y'all in the morning, man. 100%.